We have an old treadmill, a very old treadmill. It has seen almost continuous use since we first got it about 25 years ago, primarily as a storage unit. We turned it on recently and it did nothing. The control panel didn't light up, we couldn't get it to go, so we started doing some troubleshooting. So we started doing the trouble checking, and fuse was good. It was actually plugged into the wall. Motor looked good. Problem seems to be this interface board. This board kind of sits between the motor controller and the control panel. This treadmill is so old that that board is no longer available. But poking around in the motor controller, it actually looks pretty simple. It takes AC power in, drive out to the motor, and it's controlled by these three lines. There's a 5-volt supply, a sense speed reference, and a 0-speed reference. So we decided to see if we could make a little control panel that we could just turn a knob and have the treadmill go. So we put together a little circuit that has a potentiometer and also an emergency stop switch, and we're going to connect this up to that location on the motor controller and see if we can get this treadmill to work. This is Mr. Kip, and he loves the trotter. You get right up there and just trot along. This is the puppy, and he's relatively new at it, so you can tell he's a little more timid, but he's figuring it out. This is Holly. She's done it as a young puppy, but we haven't had it operational in quite a while, so she's kind of getting back in the groove of things here too. And this is Tiffany. She's going to demonstrate the entire process. She just loves to go for her trot. So it's relatively simple. There's a knob to set the speed, turn up faster or slower, and then there's an emergency stop button. It's kind of like a mushroom switch, so you can just paddle at it. It'll stop the trotter, and then you have to twist it, and it'll release out, and then it'll go again.